So this is a big deal for me, mainly because I don't really buy stuff for myself. I mean, I buy stuff for myself, but I don't really like buy stuff for myself. But needless to say, this is a big deal. So for me to do this, is like a big deal. So what do we have here? So this is going to be an unboxing. So I've never done one. So first time for myself. So I am going to unbox the G7X Mark II. Bubble wrap. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, focus, focus, focus. And it's all mine. It's all mine. Let's see what we got. So as you can tell, it comes in a very, very small box for something so expensive. So I got this one at Best Buy. They run roughly regular price. They run about $700 on sale. If you catch it on sale, you get like $50 off. I price matched Amazon. Got a little bit cheaper. I really don't like shopping on Amazon, but I saved myself about $100. This is the vlogging camera of choice by most YouTubers. I have did my research. So I still got a lot of other stuff to get, but this right here is the first major purchase. And I mean, even if this thing doesn't really catch on like maybe I want it to, I still got a pretty awesome camera, not to mention the one that I'm actually using, which is the Canon 80D. So first thing, simple packaging. You get the online photo album, which I'm sure I will not use. You get a Canon limited warranty. I'm going to buy the accidental from Best Buy. That's my mom. I feel like she likes to call every single time I got something going on. But then it has this really ridiculously thick manual where most of it is not English. I'm sure I probably won't spend a heck of a lot of time reading that, but we'll see what happens. Packaging is very, very simple. And they put the oyster right on top. Here we go. The Canon G7X Mark II. This is nice. It's very, very sleek. They got, it's I've only seen the original G7X maybe once or twice, but first thing I noticed is it has a lot of rubberized grip around it. So I know the other one did not have that. I think it's was the G5. I think the G5 also does not have that. It does not have a LED display for viewfinder, which is fine because yes, you don't need that. But what we have is a very large screen. So you have a very large screen here, which is going to be super, super important, you know, for, yep, boom, what's up? Look at me. That's what I'm doing. Yep. So, but the cool thing about this one, which I know the original G7X did not have, is that the screen actually folds down 45-degree angle for you to get those high angles over people. I'm not a very tall person, so I guess if I'm going to use this at a concert, which I guess you're not supposed to film at a concert, but what's the difference between this and a phone? They don't really question phones. But nonetheless, so you can use that to kind of see over people when you're short like myself. You have a pop-up flash, which I don't know why I would ever use that. I don't plan on using that. They have, now see, you have this little ring. So the cool thing about this ring, so you know, this is almost, the Canon G7X Mark II is the love child, what I would say. The love child between a DSLR and a high-end point and shoot. Now we can call these advanced point and shoots, but let's be realistic. This is the mastermind between the two. So with this, you can control your ISOs, you can control f-stop, all those sorts of things. I haven't quite got into it yet, but I will. I play with it a little bit at work, and you know, that's what I'm going to do. Nonetheless, so you got all the little dials up here that you're actually going to need for any sort of settings and changes. You got your zoom, and let's see what else we have here. Well, there's a little thing here. So you got that noise. I don't know why you'd ever want to have that on when you're doing videoing. I guess you just want to have that set, but there's a little switch right here. I'm not sure if you can actually see that because I'm sure I'm going in and out of focus. There we go. You flip the switch, and then it's quiet. Well, kind of quiet. I guess it's sort of like metal rubbing together, but nonetheless, I guess you're not going to want to necessarily use that for videoing, but this is really, really cool. I'm loving this right now. Simple, you got a wrist strap. I'm sure I'm going to use that because I drop everything. Then we got a battery. This thing is really, really cool because it's been sitting in my car all day because I had to work after I picked it up at UPS. So I probably shouldn't turn it on, but I'm going to do it anyway because I paid a lot of money for this. Let's see. There's only one way to put the battery in. Let's see, because you know, you go some places and yeah, okay. So at least they're not like some other manufacturers where you can put the battery in backwards, which is stupid, but you can, and then of course that's when you find out it doesn't work. Anyway, here we go. First power up. Boom. Oh, well, first thing I want, set the date. I like to play with my toys immediately, so I'm going to skip that. This thing is nice. Touchscreen display, which I'm already messing with. So you got a touchscreen display here. It enables you, very much like a full-size DSLR, it enables you to select your areas of autofocus, which is actually going to be really, really cool. I mean, this, as I look at the display and as I look at the way it's set out, it reminds me very much of a DSLR as far as how this is all set up. So that's actually really, really cool. So yeah, I tell you what, I'm really super excited. What else is in here? I'm really super excited about this. Charger. Strangely enough, this actually comes with, I mean, this thing actually comes almost fully charged. Is that right? That's crazy. But right now, that right there is it. Well, there's also the microphones are actually on the top. Let's see if that actually gets in there. So you got two microphones on the top. I hear that you need to probably buy some windshields for that, but you know, I'll do a little bit of sound testing. So in comparison between the G7X and the 80D, I know right now I still got a lot of equipment to buy. I need some microphones, things like that, but you know, what you've just seen is my first major purchase towards my vlogging channel. Really super excited. See where this is going to go. It's going to be fun. I got a full-time job, so this is just going to be in between hanging out with friends and all sorts of other stuff. It's going to be a little exercise thing. I don't know. Maybe we'll get some of my friends in here. We'll find out what's going to happen. But I'm probably not going to have any editing on this video, so it's going to be raw. It's going to be one cut. Maybe two, maybe three. I really don't know. That part's going to be irrelevant. But somewhere eventually there's going to be a subscribe button on a video. So I'll just point in every direction where it's going to end up. But what I would like you to do is subscribe. Follow me on whatever happens. And yeah, it's going to be cool. So that's what I'm talking about. We're done. Peace.